Hey everybody, we're a new show on GMT Radio called Happy Hour with TMS, and we want to hit you with current events, sports updates, and celebrity gossip along with interesting topics of the day. They might be quirky and crazy. We don't know whatever we want to talk about. And also we're going to have some guests come in that are amazing movers and shakers in the Houston community. And so you'll be able to see whoever's going to come and check us out and join our happy hour time, which is again from 5 to 7 p.m. on Tuesday. So on Tuesdays, get a cocktail and relax while we entertain you. Make sure to welcome us to the network today. You can call throughout the show. The number is 832-220-3383. If you're following us on Facebook Live, make sure you comment and we'll try to hit you up and give you a shout out as well. Also, if we mess up today, YOLO, we'll fix that ish next week. So today we are going to talk about why we're happy. That's how we're going to start the show off, I guess, today. We're going to try to do that every time. So we got the DJ in the house. He's going to mix us in real quick.
So we're talking about being happy. See, how about you start it off? Why are you happy?
You know what? I'm happy today because I went with one of my sorors to get my eyebrows done, and my girl wasn't there. So, right, my eyebrows already shaking.
Wait a minute. Is that chalk on your face?
It is. I had to fill it in because it was awful. Uh-oh. So she was like, your girl's not here, but I'm going to try this other lady out. I said, well, you go first. And she said, well, no, you go first. No, you go first. So she went first, tore her up. So I'm happy because I didn't sit in the seat first. That's why I'm happy today, because I would have been tore up too.
That's real selfish.
It was, but hey, she was a casualty of war today. So
somebody had to go.
Somebody had to be. Michelle, why are you happy today?
Well, I'm happy because my Texans won on Sunday. Woo!
Wait a minute.
What'd I say? Texans. Yes, go Texans. It's always a great day. Sunday, I decided to go to church instead of going to the game. And so my dad and I, we both, at the end of the service, we said, well, you have a great Sunday. Right. I said, well, it's only going to be a great Sunday if the Texans win. And so they did. God answers prayers.
Come on now.
And then also, the Cowboys did not win. And I know they were on bye, but we don't care in Houston. Right. The hate is real. So whether by default or actual loss, it was a great day. All right, Shane, why are you happy?
I'm happy today because I took a trip to the good old state of Alabama this weekend, and saw my Tuskegee University Golden Tigers
HBCU
take a W over the Jackson State University. That's why I'm happy. We here. It's happy hour. Y'all got something on the menu today? What you drinking, Michelle?
I think you should mind your business.
Uh-oh. You don't want to tell us?
I'm friends with people from my church on Facebook. Y'all can leave me alone. I'm drinking water. Yes, water.
What color is that water?
I mean, judgment-free zone is water.
We're not judging. We just want to know.
I just going to say I believe in the first miracle. Okay. Water and wine. Water and wine. Jesus
red or white wine?
For the blood.
Red. She likes red.
For the
blood. Shane, what you drinking? What's on the menu?
I'm a Crown type of guy.
All right.
So I got it. No ice, straight, no chaser.
What?
But I got it in a coffee cup, so if anybody see me.
Because he's just such a gentleman. That's why.
I'm a gentleman. I'm drinking coffee.
Got it.
Tia, what you got over there?
I have air right now.
I need some. I got some extra Crown. You want some?
I'm not supposed to drink dark liquor. I was always told don't fool.
You know what? I forgot you was a tequila girl.
Yeah, tequila. That's my thing.
I'm gonna bring some for you next week.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I don't want to be the only one in
parched
here.
In here,
since
parched.
Michelle won't tell us what she got.
Wine, red wine.
So you might like my water.
She might.
I might like it. Huh? All right, so we know what's on the happy hour menu. We have introduced ourselves. Well, did we kind of introduce ourselves?
Not really.
No, we didn't.
But it's our first time.
This is our first time, so we can kind of backtrack a little bit. So I guess I'm Tia. That's my name, T.I. mother-sucking A, because we can't curse on here. I am a native of Omaha, Nebraska. Shout out to the O-N-E, but I am in Houston. Small town girl living in the big city trying to make it do what it do. That's who I am. So the person to my right is...
I'm Michelle, just, regular. My mom didn't do any fancy with my name, M-I-C-H-E-L-L-E, because 2 L's is better than 1.
All right.
I am originally from Houston. I know T. I lived in Nebraska for some years, but I'm back home, thank God, while they're out there in the cold.
Yes.
It's like, I don't know, 70-something
60
degrees.
We got
I don't know.
trees and
Either
sunshine.
way, my toes
There's
are
no
out.
palm trees, but
Either way, my
It's
toes
out.
are out, so I'm
Outside.
happy to be here.
Sorry, we cut you off. Go ahead. You're happy to be here. We love
I'm
you.
happy to be here, yeah. And I don't curse, so I don't have to come up with a
Hallelujah.
fancy little mutter sucker or something, whatever.
Well, and I am Shane. I was born in Guyana, grew up in Atlanta. Now living in Houston, been here for the last 5 or 6 years. I feel like Houston is home. I married a native Houstonian, so I feel like this is now home for me. I met my 2 co-hosts when I was living in Nebraska, and now we're here doing this thing.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Guyana.
Now we're here,
Is
GMT
that in
Radio.
Florida? Guyana, is that in Florida?
Don't do
Ma'am.
that.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
It's not in Florida. It's not in Africa.
Hilarious. Okay, well, you got the introductions. You got who we are. We're going to go to a quick song by DJ Feezy because he's in the house. Oh, you want to come? You want to say something now when we come back? I was going to give it to you when we came back. It's up to you.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. We are back in the building. Happy Hour TMS. And right now we're going to do our On the Rocks report by Shane.
Uh-oh. Well, y'all, today I want to kind of talk about things that fly, things that try to fly, things that wanted to fly and couldn't fly.
Like airplanes?
Some of them are airplanes. Some of them might be ballistic missiles. Some of them might be people. Just never know. What y'all want to talk about first? Y'all want to talk about something black, something Asian. Actually, 2 things are Asian. So let's go with black first.
Bet on black.
Bet on black, always. So, do y'all remember the Women's March that took place the day after the inauguration?
Right.
Yeah. The day after, a lot of people were real sad. Yeah.
The day after, a lot of people were real sad.
Right.
Well, one of the founders of that march, her name is Tamika Mallory.
You sure it wasn't Usher's? You said, what's her name again?
Mallory.
Oh, okay.
Not
I'm thinking
Raymond.
of Tamika.
Not Raymond.
Tamika Raymond. My bad.
Wrong
Continue.
one. Wrong Tamika. Anyway, this past weekend, she was on a flight from Miami to New York. She was actually leaving the Revolt Music Conference, and she was headed to the Selfie King. Reverend Al Sharpton's daughter's wedding.
Okay.
So, sometimes you do your ticket, they print it out, you get a seat you don't like.
Right.
You get to the airport, you get to the kiosk, you can change it.
Right.
Well, she had a middle seat. She got to the airport and decided she didn't want that middle seat and switched it at the kiosk to an aisle seat.
Okay.
But somewhere between the kiosk when she walked into the airport and boarding the plane, the airline switched it back to a middle seat.
A phantom switch out.
I don't know if it was a phantom or if it was the actual gate agent.
Okay.
But anyway, she proceeded to get into what we will call a verbal altercation with the gate agent.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it really didn't go nowhere
Okay.
because she was stuck with that seat.
Right.
However, the pilot happened to view this verbal altercation. And, she said during the exchange that the pilot pulled her to the side and told her that she was acting disrespectfully.
Oh.
Well, eventually she got on the plane, got settled into her seat. But before that plane took off, the pilot pointed and brought her off the plane. Told her she had to get off the plane.
Boss hog move.
Boss hog.
Like, you're out of here.
Hey, ma'am, you
On
in
the
the middle
shoulder.
seat.
Tap, tap.
It's time to go.
So was she on the plane cutting up?
Apparently she was behaving on the plane. She had let it go and decided, whatever. I'm going to just take the seat. It's a 3-hour flight, Miami to New York, short, whatever. But she got put off.
I don't.
How y'all feel about that? What would you do in that situation?
I don't know. Something don't pass the smell test.
Right.
I don't know. She don't smell
Right.
or the pilot don't smell right.
Something right.
But something's not right. I think something is missing.
Right.
How is it that you're on the outside? Something goes down. We resolve it. She wasn't happy, but it was
Right.
resolved. They let her on the plane, and then if she did not create any more issues, then she got put off.
Right.
I don't know. There's more to the story. I need a video. Have
Yeah.
somebody's cell phone come up. I don't know.
Right.
Well, I don't know if there's video, but she did talk to the New York Daily News after the situation, and she said that she felt as though it was white male aggression. She felt as though she was singled out, she was disrespected, and that he was trying to intimidate her. And she feels like she was discriminated against. Which I don't know.
I mean, the pilot was like, balls to the wall. This is my plane. You cutting up. You got to get up off of
when
here.
you're on a plane, the president is sort of like, the pilot is sort of like the president.
Right.
Whatever they say goes.
Right.
But
I don't feel like he
there
need
white
to pull
aggression there? Was there male
did he
aggression
really
there?
need to pull that rank, though? I mean, a altercation that's a verbal altercation at the gate
Right.
technically doesn't have anything to do with him. Just go fly. Your job is to
Get
fly
us
the
to
plane.
New York. Get us
Yeah,
to New York.
I mean, you concerned about my seat placement.
know.
Is not sure.
I don't know. We're gonna wait to see what else comes out.
DJ
of this
Phoebe?
because I just think that you
Like he
can't
had something to say.
say, I'll be disappointed if she really did act a nut,
Right.
and then we find out later that she deserved to be put off. Don't go crying foul,
Right.
because there are
Right.
some people who are really experienced real racism
right.
and
Right.
real issues. And
There are
if
some people
you
that
just
get dragged
acted-
off of flights kicking and
Oh, we
screaming.
saw that.
Baby.
Bloody nose and all.
But for 10
Why we
million,
laughing?
drag me. Look,
Right.
y'all can take my little bun too.
You can drag me off for $2 million. I don't need 10.
Right.
Yeah, but I just hope that she's telling the truth.
I
Well,
hope
we're
so.
gonna see. She was traveling with a companion.
Mm-hmm.
He's a rapper by the name of I don't want to butcher his
A
name.
rapper.
My
The plot
Son
thickens.
or my son.
My didn't have a back.
Well, hold on
Okay.
before we blame him for that.
Okay.
He has previously done, I think, about 7 years in jail for robbery.
Ooh, Lord. Da-da-da.
The plot does thicken. So, once you've got that kind of a record, you really don't want to just
Right.
act up on a plane in the
Right.
airport, because
Clink,
that's
clink.
probably the easiest place to get arrested.
Oh, you're going back.
Yeah.
I guess that's good. He didn't get into it, so
Right.
he said, "I'm not going to jail
That's
for
on you.
I don't know you like that."
But I feel like maybe if it was that bad, he might have got involved, though. So maybe he kind of was like, it's really not that big of an issue for me to step in.
Or maybe he just didn't want to go back to jail.
Or that.
I mean, I've never been to jail, but I hear it's not
Right.
a nice place.
I don't want to go and don't, all right. All right.
All right,
Well,
so
we
good.
don't-
Moving on.
Good
Now
job,
we went
Tamika.
black. Now what about the Asians?
Next.
We're going to see what happened with that. On over to Asia. So we previously talked about the people that work at the gate. If we are on a plane, what do y'all think is the responsibility of the flight staff, like the stewardesses, the
For safety.
safety?
With a smile.
Safety, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in
Food,
an event
drink,
that something happens,
customer service.
they're supposed to help you be safe.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So this past weekend there was an Air Asia flight that was going from Australia to Bali.
Okay.
Flight takes off, no problems.
Mhm.
Gets up to 34,000 feet.
All right. That's cool.
They got a problem with the pressure on the plane.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Drops
Wait a minute.
from 34,000 feet
To-
to 10,000 feet.
What, at one time? Was
In
it
a matter
gradual?
of minutes.
Jesus.
In a matter of minutes.
Mary and
That
Joseph.
sounds crazy.
So
That's crazy.
anything you had in your stomach that was at the
It's
bottom
gone. It's,
is on its way
it's
out
gone,
at
yeah.
the top.
It's gone.
But what would you expect the flight staff to do in a situation like that?
Make sure everybody's calm, right? And make sure they're following their emergency procedures.
Man, I'll be putting on my seatbelt, saying y'all better put y'all seatbelt on. You better believe I'm gonna be praying in tongues.
That is not your
Calling
job.
on him.
That was
Father,
not your calling.
Lord, in Jesus' name. But we know you call me for a prayer, not to help you.
Not to help you stay
No.
safe during a plane crash?
Now when we fall in 35,000 feet, what I'm gonna do?
Oh.
Well, the flight attendants on this flight panicked,
Like Michelle would have.
like Michelle would have.
Yeah.
Not my job.
And they all got to screaming,
Got to screaming. Just cutting up on the
crying,
plane.
cutting up. Luckily, the pilot didn't start screaming and crying, and
Oh,
he
wow.
was able to turn the plane around. They did fly very low
Okay.
back to Australia, land the plane safely.
Mm-hmm.
But when they got there, those passengers were like, we were looking from reassurances from the flight crew and did not receive it. They were more hysterical than we were. I wonder if this airline gave refunds.
That is, I mean, I get it though. Like, I mean, you don't want to die either. I mean,
I guess all your training just goes out the window when the plane is plummeting. Is that
yeah,
how-
pretty much.
Well,
like,
I don't
it's
know.
kill or be killed.
If you think about it, though, that's probably not the best reaction, and that is not what we want our trained professionals to do.
All right.
It's not the best reaction if you're a cop.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
true.
shots fired.
Yeah,
Message.
literally shots fired.
Literally shots fired.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that this airline is just problematic.
Right.
Earlier in June, the pilot got on the intercom and told passengers to just pray when one of the planes
All
got
right.
to shake it in midair.
All right.
I like that pilot. I believe in power of
So if
prayer.
you're ever in Asia, don't go there on Air Asia.
Don't get on Air Asia, people. You might not make it home.
Don't
All
do
right.
it. Last but not least, here I
Oh,
have
Lord.
something dealing with our dear President Donald Trump. Hashtag 45.
Donald.
Y'all know we've been in it with North Korea.
Yeah.
It's been difficult to establish diplomatic relations with that nation.
Right.
Well, here recently, Kim Jong-un, who's the president of North Korea, basically said that we are not going to even speak to the U.S. about being diplomatic until y'all let us hit y'all with a bomb.
Not in those words.
No talking bomb first. Bombs over
pretty
Baghdad.
much in those words.
I didn't do nothing, though. I didn't even vote for Donald Trump. I mean, don't affect me.
None of us, to my knowledge, voted for him.
Yeah, don't put me in that.
However, we got to live with what we got. The chief of staff earlier this week told reporters that basically if North Korea comes up with anything more advanced than what they already have, we really need to be worried.
Man.
And North Korea said, keep talking that trash, I'm going to send a bomb towards Guam.
So they're about that. North Korea's about that life.
About it.
Right.
Right.
Well, I guess they said if they come up with something more advanced, I mean, how do we know that they don't already have something advanced?
I think
good
they
point.
do have it.
Exactly. Because I'm
Okay.
just thinking, when I play dominoes, I don't, tell y'all that I got all the sixes in my hand and
Right.
I'm about to lock the game and y'all lost.
Right.
I don't tell you that I have 9 spades. I just put them on my forehead and then
And
let it
let
drop.
it speak for itself.
And then you just slowly die a death. So here he is. I mean, I just believe that they have more than what they're saying.
Right.
Listen, what I read said that basically all they have to do is make sure that they can send something up into space and have it re-enter Earth's atmosphere without exploding, and then it's game over.
I'm sure they could do that. They're advancing up their technology is. They're just, like you said, they're not telling the left hand what the right hand is doing.
I mean, should something go down, I really feel like America would be victorious in whatever happened. However, there's so many American lives that are just
Right.
30 miles away from the border.
Right.
In Seoul, South Korea, that would be lost. And God forbid they are able to get a bomb over to mainland. You think about a bomb hitting a city like L.A., San Francisco, New York, we in trouble.
Yeah,
So-
well, I definitely think that we're on the rocks because this man is not someone to be played with. I
Right.
mean, if I Google something on my work computer because I need a translation into Spanish,
Right.
and on my cell phone for the next week,
Everything
all
is in
my
Espanol.
commercials in Espanol on iHeartRadio. I'm trying to listen to Mike and Mike and then they were sorry, not him. I can pick up. I didn't even know what they were saying.
That's the accent you got from
So, yeah, everything was real fast and in a language I don't understand. This man can drop it.
I'm sure he can.
All right. Well, we're going to go to a song and then come back and find out what the keg is going on.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Happy Hour with TMS. We just had Shane's on the Rock Report. We had DJ Feezy spinning a song, No Limit by G-Eazy. So now we are going to get into what the keg is going on with Michelle.
All right, y'all. So what the keg is going on is the sports section. Yes, I'm that girl.
Come on.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. First, I want to give a shout out to my fantasy football league and Aaron Rodgers, R.I.P. Because that was my quarterback. And I'm so sad. I was in second place. I had lost the first game of my season, but then after that, I won all my games, and I was the highest score getter until Sunday.
Ta-da-da.
On 2.32
sorry.
points from Aaron. And I cried a little bit on the inside, but it's
Did
okay
you?
because it's about the people. Oh, I'll bounce back. It's cool. But on the good note, the Texans did win, as I told y'all before,
Shout out.
33-17. Yes. The Browns came down here and let us handle that, even without some of our star players.
Go ahead,
Some
Texans.
other shockers that happened. Dolphins over the Falcons, 20-17. The Saints and the Lions, that looked like a college game. I was like, whoa. Hold
They're playing Pop Warner?
52-38.
Those lotto numbers.
And then those Washington Redskins, some people say racial slurs, 26-24 over the 49ers. I hope they lose every game from here until forevermore. They should have gave number 7 a job, whatever.
Yeah,
he didn't work out with that team, but that's cool.
Right.
I'm looking at the NFL and all the problems they have going on.
Right.
And I just want to say, keep kneeling Cap and everybody else. Because the issues that, the reason it was started is still very real. Yeah. And I know that the players and the owners had a meeting today, and they say it was positive, and they're ready to start talking to senators about some of the laws and things that's happening. And that's real, and that's what's going to be the benefit. It never really was about the flag. That was just the method of happening.
Right.
And so people tried to hijack the movement.
Right.
And so here we go.
Isn't that sickening?
Yeah.
It really is.
It is.
Change the conversation.
No one's talking about the flag. No one's talking about
it's not
soldiers.
about that.
It has nothing to do with that.
Right.
No, it
Hidden
doesn't.
agendas.
It's always, hijack the movement. But now the conversation is starting to happen, and so it's really good. Sad to say that Colin Kaepernick had to file a grievance against the NFL.
Right.
So he probably set it in stone that he'll never work in that league again. So sad.
Well.
But, it's cool.
Right.
And then me, being a girl that always rocks with the home team, the Astros are up 2-1 over the Yankees. So let's go Astros.
All right.
Looks like the DJ over here was raised wrong. Are you from New York? Are you from New York?
Oh, we'll go over that later, yeah.
Oh, you are from New York.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well. If
Harlem,
you're
New
from
York.
Harlem.
In the
All
house.
right. Harlem in
Harlem.
the building.
Harlem.
Oh,
That's
but
cool.
wait. But I'm raised Houston, so I got love for the Astros.
So which team?
Unless they playing the Yankees.
You know what?
Oh, okay.
I can respect that. I can. If you from New York and that's your team, that's your home team, okay. But you know what I don't understand? These people from Houston that are Cowboy fans, I don't get that.
I don't get that either.
I'm just
I don't
like,
understand.
Maybe they were
you
raised
can't
wrong.
be
They
whoever
were.
you
I
wanna-
don't know what's wrong with their mama and daddy, and this is an assault against humanity.
Oh, no, not assault against humanity.
I grew up an Oilers fan, and then when
Okay.
the Oilers left, I became a other 31. I hate the Cowboys. And then when the Texans came, then I was able to graduate and be where I'm supposed to be. So, talking about girls in sports.
Yeah.
Talking about Cam Newton.
All right.
So, as you all know, he made that little snafu a couple weeks ago where that lady,
Oh,
the
yeah.
racist chick,
Yes.
asked the question about running a route, and he kind of laughed.
Right.
So, as a person who often has inappropriate reactions to everything in life,
As a second person who does the same.
Me as well.
I just want to say that
So you have 3 of
laughing and saying that's funny don't mean it's actually funny.
True.
Like, I don't think he was necessarily meaning to degrade the woman.
Right.
But I will say that people are often surprised with my level of knowledge for sports in general, football, and that it's like real. It's
Right,
not
right.
something that I'm doing trying to get a man's attention.
Right.
And I'm often commented with, "Ooh, that's sexy," or "Oh, wow." And if a guy can be surprised and make a positive comment towards me, then why can't he be surprised? And so, other people that talked about, well, that's her job and that's her industry and she should know, most of these chicks is about as legit as his Las Vegas model out there. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I mean, yeah, they're journalists,
Right.
but not necessarily their life aspiration wasn't to be in sports. That's
Right.
where they got a job.
Right.
And so I think about Jamel Hill and how they're trying to silence her. And when she first started, I thought she was hot garbage. I did. Because she was on Rome is Burning. I just remember, she looked like a talking head reading off a script that they made her regurgitate. And
Maybe
now
she had to do that.
Right,
early
she
on
had
in her
to.
career.
You're right.
Yeah.
But
now
and
look
I'm
at
so
her.
happy to see her have her voice. I love
Right.
her now because what
She's
I hear
amazing
coming out of
now.
her mouth is what she thinks
Right.
and what she has to say.
Right.
And so I'm thinking about this racist chick out there in North Carolina reading this question. You can't say necessarily for sure that she knew all the answers.
Right.
And just to display, Tia, I'm going to ask you a question.
I don't know anything, but go ahead.
You know
You
something.
say,
Tia.
you
I know a
you
little
like
something.
football.
I do. I like football.
What's the difference between offsides and false start?
I would say offside is when you off on the side. False start is when you false start. That's my answer.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
I mean,
Left or right side?
Can you define the
I'm gonna say
word with
right.
the word?
I'm going to go with the right side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
So just to say, when he, kind of like, wow, that's funny, like, crazy. It's not normal. I know
Right.
I'm a unicorn. I have 2 other friends that are like me. I know me, Ty, Aisha. We can go to the game. We can talk about it. We can argue you down. you can't tell me nothing
about football.
about football.
But you all, that's
we are
a
different.
Rare,
It is
very rare occurrence, I think.
It is. And I just think people need to recognize that. We still say male nurse. I mean,
Right.
a nurse is a nurse
A
is a nurse.
nurse is a
It's a
nurse.
nurse.
Is a
I
nurse.
don't
Why
care
is there
what the gender
a
A nurse and then a male nurse.
Yeah.
Exactly. It just highlights the fact that there is levels to this.
Should we call
That
him a
people
nurse
need to
though?
I thought that was a man purse.
I know, but
a
can
man
we
bag.
call a male nurse a nurse? We can just, I mean, it can be
You
interchangeable.
can't just
No.
make up words to you.
Oh, okay, I'll try it. Never mind.
No, not today.
Dang, not today.
Wouldn't be equal.
It's not
Oh,
equal.
All right,
rights.
I
Tell
tried. All right.
So I'm going to wrap up this story. We talked about activism and we talked about talking ducks and models.
Okay.
So this Las Vegas model, did y'all hear about that story?
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
first want to ask, is like Las Vegas and the model, is that legit?
It
Is it-
depends on
is
your
a hooker?
definition of model.
If-
Where's the catwalk?
if
Is the
you-
catwalk on the sidewalk?
If
or
you're
is
sucking
it-
peen while you're walking, that's not a model. If you're not sucking peen, then it's a
I think
model.
She might have been a stripper, but whatever.
If she
I'm just saying.
takes pictures while doing that, is
She's
that-
modeling. She's
That's
a
modeling,
model,
right?
right?
I mean,
Oh, okay.
Well, there
If
were
pictures are
pictures.
involved, it's modeling.
There's pictures
Okay.
and a video.
Then
So
that's modeling.
this coach for the Dolphins, he was a offensive line coach.
Ah, I
He
see
was
what you did
doing
there. I
live.
like it.
So the way that it goes is he met this lady, this Las Vegas lady, and within about 2 months, I guess he was in love.
You better call
And
her
so
a
now
Las
he's sending
Vegas
videos.
lady. You better get her name right.
But this Las Vegas lady, I heard this interview where she went on and she was talking about the whole situation. And so they met like about 2 months prior to this happening. And during the early part of the season, preseason, and he put out an ad that he was looking for somebody that he could do blow off of.
Okay.
And I won't use the word allegedly because these are her words.
Wait a
Oh,
minute, wait a
and
minute,
so-
wait a minute. Are we going to call it blow or are we going to call it a white substance?
Right.
Because all the news reports I read said white substance.
Well,
They were
so
from
they
white-
also, they
white
also say
substances, though.
allegedly. They say allegedly in white powdery substance in Las Vegas model.
I mean, it could have been flour.
It could have been
So,
baby powder. I mean,
Her words were, because this is me telling you what she said.
Okay, all right, I'm going to
So,
listen.
she said that he was looking for someone to do blow off of. And
Okay.
That was his thing. And that
Okay.
he was snorting cocaine. That was her words.
Her words.
Right.
And she said that he often did it at work. That's where he kept his stash. And that he
Wait a
used
minute.
her.
Wait a
Can
minute.
Can you keep drugs at your job?
I don't think so. I
In
don't
a
think
mirror and
that's-
snorting lines
Can
and
you,
office.
Tia,
think
can
so.
you keep
I've never been able to do that.
No.
Never. I tried. I've never. No, I'm just.
Try? Don't
I'm joking.
scratch the, rewind.
Because we are judging.
I'm just joking. I'm joking.
Jokes on jokes on jokes. Okay. So, yeah, I don't do drugs, and I'm pretty sure they don't allow that at work, but that's where he kept his stash.
But
and
they
so
allow
she
it
felt
in
like,
the Dolphins.
no, I don't think they allowed it,
They just didn't
but
know.
they may not have known or they may have turned the other way. But whatever the case was, that's where he kept his stash. He did it on a regular. And she said in the name of activism, she wanted to expose him because, and I quote, he could do that.
Oh.
But a black man could not get away
where's
with that.
The lie? I'm
oh.
looking for the lie. I don't.
Right.
Says
Let me.
that
I don't see
Where's
the
the
lie.
lie?
they are worried about everybody kneeling and police brutality and everything that's going on, and they want to change the conversation, but they have someone who is making millions of dollars who can just be a cokehead,
Oh, okay.
and that's okay, and he's
That's
supposed
cool.
to be the example.
Oh.
And so she wanted to see what would happen if he was exposed, and she said exactly what happened was what it was. They
It became
allowed
a white
him.
substance.
Right.
became a
From
white
the white
substance.
Wow.
substances.
It
From the
became
white
alleged.
substances. It became alleged.
Right.
It became he has a problem that he needs to work
Of
on.
course,
with his
always.
family.
course.
It's always a problem.
And he was allowed to go to work and resign.
Oh.
He didn't get- Okay.
Okay.
He did not get
They,
fired.
if he was brown, he'd have got kicked off the premises.
They do random drug tests at my job.
Most jobs do.
If you are found with anything other than something that is prescribed to you in
Right.
your system, guess
Right.
what?
The next day, you'd had a drug test.
Well, don't they randomly drug test the players?
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, but apparently
But
it's a
not
different
coaches,
standard.
They get a good heads up if they're paying them quote unquote millions and millions of dollars. They're gonna play that Sunday.
But you know what is an
Yeah, that's
interesting
true.
fact?
Right.
In the random facts of things I know that don't make sense. I used to work at a drug screening place, and so I know how long it takes kind of a lot of drugs to get out of your system. And as it turns out, you could do coke on Thursday and test clean on Monday,
Oh, is
depending
that
on what
so?
time you did it. Correct.
3 gallons of water.
Yes.
I mean, that's still a long time, though, huh?
You could get high over the weekend, miss Monday, and come in Tuesday and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't feeling well."
Oh, wow.
And you do a drug test and you're clean.
Oh, okay. They should have tested him the day after they found out he was snorting the white substance. Bingo.
It was flour. I mean, he was probably gonna fry some chicken right
through his nose. He's storing it there.
He was testing it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Testing
All
1, 2, 3.
All right.
Yeah,
well, on that note, then Michelle, hit us up with the what the keg is going on report. So DJ Feezy is gonna hit us with a song. We're gonna just go ahead and play John Legend So High because of the last topic. Yeah, it's fitting to the story. So DJ Feezy, hit us up.
All right, we are back online. That was John Legend So High. I think Tia has some tequila instead of tea time for us. Tia, what you got over there?
I do. So Tia's tequila instead of tea time today. We're going to talk about a little bit of celebrity gossip because who doesn't like celebrity gossip, right?
Lord Jesus.
I mean, it's good for your soul. You need some foolishness in your life to be well balanced. I'm just saying. So first, we're going to talk about Gucci Mane. And I think the wife-to-be's name is Keisha Kaur. I think. They're having a 9-episode wedding show, and Trina is one of the bridesmaids.
Come on now.
She's performing
I
at the wedding.
About it. There's nothing about that I don't like so
far. I mean, but do we care? Is the question number one. Number two, does this warrant 9 episodes of wasted time on BET? And does anyone still watch BET? I mean, I'm just saying. The only shows worth anything on BET.
Have you ever heard Susie by Gucci Mane?
So you feel that song warrants him to have a whole 9 episodes?
He's a legend in this music game. You got to give him his props. He went to jail, lost weight, got his life together, got clean, came out, took his music back to where it was.
All right.
That's something to
So that warrants you would watch 9 episodes of this wedding show.
I'm also from Atlanta.
Okay. So you're a little biased.
Maybe.
Okay.
But I would watch 9 episodes of it, for sure. It's Gucci.
Would you watch 9 episodes of Gucci Mane and Keisha Kaur?
I don't have cable.
So if I had a watch party at my house of the Gucci show every week, would you come watch it?
It depends on if you have wine.
You live far.
So no. I mean, so
I heard that they got matching like Bentleys or something today.
They did.
I did hear that.
They did. One was red, one was black. Or one was blue and one was black.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess the verdict is out that people want to see Gucci get married and see Trina.
In the business to waste money.
Is he one of the people that like have a whole lot of children by a lot of different women and
I don't know.
Mixed in with their relationship. I don't know. I don't watch those shows.
I don't know that much about him.
Cable, but
I don't want to see him getting married. And all right, Shane, get it in. So
it's
ain't it like the fairy tale wedding, and the young women get to see this lady get everything she wanted. He said
she waited for her man while he was in jail.
A ghetto fairy tale. Are we serious?
He told her, don't say the word budget. You heard that on the commercial? He said, do not say the word budget.
They spent like $50,000 on the invitations alone.
Easy. So
and
I'm gonna say kind of fabulous, something that people want to see that's fabulous. Is that what it is?
Fabulous for sure.
This is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say it's nigga stuff. I know we can't curse on the radio, but I'd rather spend $50,000 on something else. Like, let me get some property.
I'm sure they have everything they need.
Okay, so they're just gonna burn it. I mean, give me the $50,000.
You can take it to the strip club and blow on it one night.
I mean, that's dumb too. I'm not saying.
But if Beyonce had a wedding on BET,
I mean, I'm going to watch that.
You're gonna watch that.
I mean,
So
Beyonce's money compared to Gucci Mane's money is like a dime to a.
Here's my thing.
$1.
I mean, I'm granted it is a ghetto fairy tale, but I'm not into counting other people's pennies because what I do with my money and how I choose to value it is very different, and I can't judge their lifestyle with my means on my terms. So I'm sure it's a homeless person looking at me real crazy every time I pull up to Starbucks to say you're going to spend $5.25 on a cup of coffee when you can go buy a big old jug gallon of it and have coffee for months. But I mean, so hey, $50,000 on invitations. Hey, you got it. Ball out.
Hey, enjoy. I won't be watching that. I'm not going to watch.
I'll tell you what happened.
Shane, you have to fill us in
next week. That's going to be a new segment next week.
Gucci Mane and
this ghetto fairy tale.
Oh Lord. All right. So the next topic. Now just imagine if Beanie Man, Oscar the Grouch, and Flavor Flav had a threesome and a baby popped out. It would look like this new rapper that has come up called New Age Jerk Boy. I don't know if you've seen him.
I don't know nothing about
this
nothing
fool
what you talking.
is going viral. He has a dingy wedding dress showing half his nipples.
Oh, wait a minute! I saw that on Worldstar.
Right, with the nasty
He's
dreads.
married to the game.
He's married to the game with his wedding dress. It reminded me
rap
of
game is
Dennis
dead.
Rodman.
Wait a minute. Are these two men?
It's one
One
man.
man.
He's married to what
In
game?
the video,
He's
he's
married
like,
to the game of life. That's
and
what
the
he's
girls
married
are like, he has girls. He's in a wedding dress.
Right.
And the girls are on the side of him shooting a gun into his mouth.
to. Yeah, because
It's
he's married to
crazy.
the game in a dingy wedding dress with dingy. Everything about him in the video and the girls is dingy. Like I needed a
have
bath
concerns.
after I watched the video. That's
You
how
had to
dingy.
take a bath.
Yeah, because I was itching after I watched it. So I mean that's what music has come to now. So if you have to watch him. Again, his name is New Age Jerk Boy.
Do I have to?
I want you to see what I saw, how
'Cause, I
foolish
mean,
it is.
I don't have cable,
just-
but I do have.
You
You
can
have
find it
YouTube.
on the internet. You
Yeah, it's
don't
on
really need
Facebook.
cable
It's
for
all
that.
over the
But
place.
it's not unlimited internet. I don't know.
Yeah,
You got a data
yeah.
plan.
I mean, if you watching your data, don't waste it on that.
If
Do
you are
something else
watching
with
your
it.
data, don't
Yeah,
waste
don't.
it.
do
I got
it.
a data plan. AT&T on that, boo.
It was
Okay.
absolutely awful. So I wanted to say that people just stop. You're doing too much, child. Sit down somewhere. It was like remember Dennis Rodman had the dress on
He
with
married himself.
well, at least he was married to himself and not the game of life. I don't.
Well, at least when North Korea man
literally-
come blow everybody up, Dennis Rodman gonna be safe.
He's gonna be safe. He's gonna be in the woods, in the mountains.
He's gonna be standing next to him. Say, I tried to
I
talk him
saw
out
like
of it.
4 seconds of that video and was like, "Oh yeah, this ain't for me."
Right.
I can't.
Right. I can't. So, in other news, Busta Rhymes was all about busting some heads over the weekend in Miami
gosh.
at P. Diddy's Revolt Music Conference.
That's where the girl left where she got put off the flight.
So everything's going.
The entire thing.
So
is
the
just
mojo
surrounded
from
by
the
drama.
Revolt thing is just real
It's bad.
So this young
What
cat
was he
comes
doing?
up to Busta Rhymes and, gave him kind of a stiff arm, and Busta Rhymes was like, "You're not going to do that." So Busta Rhymes pushed him so hard his soul came out of him.
Have you seen how buff Busta Rhymes?
Right, it was
Why
like
would
a pit bull and a poodle. That's
Why
what it
would
looked
you
like
do
on the
that?
video. I don't understand where his head was at when he
It
thought he
wasn't
could push.
inside of the skull.
No, because Busta Rhymes was about to.
Didn't he just do
destroy
like
him.
anger management or something? About
Well,
2
he
years
threw
ago?
the smoothie at the guy in 2015 in his
Yeah,
face
like
at
2
the.
years
So he's
ago,
just a little
yeah.
angry. We don't know why.
What somebody got to do to make you throw a smoothie at them?
It wasn't even a drink. It was a smoothie, like fruit juice. It wasn't
Like, why?
liquor. It
What
wasn't.
is that?
Maybe he didn't
How
put enough
angry are
bananas
you?
in it, or
You're taking too many steroids.
He's doing
That's what it
something.
sound like.
he's
When you
because
gonna
it's.
go platinum for a while,
You get mad.
they get under your skin. a
You
little
get
bit.
mad.
But how old is he though? Seriously,
Busta
He has to be
Rhymes?
in his 40s.
He's got to be mid-40s.
Over. Like
pushing
Diddy
it.
is
about 45 something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be
I
doing
just-
fruit drinks at this
I
point in
think
life.
it looked like a little kid that he was fighting with or about
But
to
the
fight
little
with.
Yeah.
kid should have been
And
smarter
so-
than that.
He should
But
be
here's
hit
the
with a
thing:
stiff arm.
I saw the video.
I did.
I was in the middle of a meeting. It was on silent, but I just saw what looked like the dude standing here, real like docile, and Busta was in his face, very close.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a push, but it was more of a like a dismissive, like, all right, come on, back up, man. And then Busta just went ham. Either way, I think he needs to grow up, and
I think
he
so,
needs
too.
a hug
He
or
does.
enema.
He needs
Maybe
something.
both.
He
Or
needs
just to
something.
get off the roid. Maybe it's roid rage.
It could be because that neck is thick.
It's
Like
thick.
he can't fit a regular T-shirt.
He gotta
he
get
has
the
to
mediums.
he has to get them cut around the neck and fit.
No,
So
he got to get the V-neck.
the
joint.
V-neck, something,
So
and
they can
still they have to
expand
be
on the
altered.
side.
It has to be because that neck.
Shout out to Busta Bust though. He did just come out. He came out with a nice song with it's a Jamaican song, so he's showing his roots, and he came out had Beanie Man in there, Vibes Cartel.
Simma.
All
Yeah,
right.
so it's
Oh,
a
like
nice
reggae?
joint. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a nice reggae joint he came out with. He's Jamaican.
got
and-
that?
Oh,
I'm gonna have to
yeah,
look
he
at
came
it.
out. It's sick. It's sick.
You
So-
got
that?
you got it.
Huh?
You got it?
that?
Huh?
You got
You
it.
got that?
Maybe.
Okay, we might have to play that next. All right, one
If
more.
not, we're gonna play Beyonce.
All right, not Beyonce. So one last quick topic we're gonna talk about. So everybody knows O.J. Simpson was released from jail on the 1st of October from a 9-year stint. Pretty much it was from karma from his first killing. I mean, since issue. But anyways, we're not gonna get on that. But I feel like O.J. Simpson is like a cat. He's working. This is his 7th life. He got 2 more left in his house. So he was spotted in Vegas with some ladies at the bar, and I love interracial.
What color
They
were
do
the
whatever you
ladies?
want to. They were white substance. That's
has
They
no
were white
color.
substances. Okay.
They were white, and I feel
Love
like
is
Love at the bar in Las
Love is
Vegas.
love.
That
I
was
mean, I
love.
feel like he needs to leave all of that alone at this point. I feel like
Love is love.
I just feel like he needs to leave women the hell alone. Like he needs to find a hobby or something. Like women have got you
Golf.
something.
Golf.
Well, first of all,
Or go coach a little league team.
Something.
y'all
Something
know
that
OJ,
you
my
like.
third cousin on my daddy's side.
Are you
Okay.
serious?
No.
Okay.
So
Shane. Shane was like,
Wait a minute. I know. I just got the joke. I just got it. I'm about to say,
my last name is Simpson for
I
all
got
y'all
it.
listening.
I got
But
it.
anyway.
I just got it.
But no, I really think that there's somebody out there for everybody. No matter what you're doing in your
Well,
life,
he killed the
and no
person
matter
that
what
was
you
out there for me.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, he was released for that. Not
Oh, okay.
released, but found
He
not
was
guilty.
found not guilty.
Okay.
He was found not guilty
That's
for
cool.
that. So all he did was try to steal his own stuff, which people seem to think is okay. You don't deserve 9 years of jail. Therefore, it's somebody for everybody.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. He didn't kill her. He was innocent.
That's right.
That's what my opinion is.
The Let the Record Show.
All right. Well, so that's all of our tequila time instead of tea time today. We're going to go into a song, but DJ Feezy. All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. This is the second half of our show. I hope you have enjoyed the first hour. So the first hour, we had DJ Feezy spinning music. We had Shane with the On the Rocks report. We had Michelle with her What the Keg is Going On report. And we had me, T.I. Mother Sucking A with the tequila instead of tea time celebrity gossip. So now we are going to get into our topic of the day. So our topic of today is why do hoes stay winning? And we're going to say hoes as an H-E-A-U-X apostrophe X. Hoes stay winning. So if you have a comment about why hoes stay winning, you can call in. Or if you feel like they don't win, you can call in at 832-220-3383. And you can also, again, listen on gmtradio.com. Follow us on there. There are other shows on there as well besides ours. So we are going to start talking about hoes winning.
So what do you think about that?
You know, I feel like let's introduce the guest real quick.
Okay.
And then we're going to go into this. So we have the guest, Mr. N-I-C-E, Nice, who is the owner
Yeah, we all owners.
of GMT Radio.
Yeah, we all
The
owners.
boss man is in here
We all
today.
bosses too.
So he's going to say a little bit about himself, and then we're going to let him go first and say what he has to say about
All
how.
right, first and foremost, I want to say welcome.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to GMT Radio.
Thank you.
You know what I'm
Thank you.
saying?
Thank you.
Y'all are doing an awesome job. I haven't even been in here. Y'all just been running the show. Y'all kicked me out. So I'm back now. Yeah, but y'all doing an awesome job, man. Definitely want to, I like the name of the show.
Thank you.
Happy Hour. Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
like that. So
We got
definitely
the
we're going to get that fly together and, promote this thing. So, again, welcome. Shout out to the DJ. I always show love to the DJ because I told him that's the life. That's the lifesaver there. So definitely want to shout out to DJ, man. Yeah, I'm ready for the topic.
All right. So, do you feel like hoes are always winning?
Okay. First of all, I'm probably not fit for this conversation,
Yeah, you are.
honestly, because hoes, I don't know how they winning. I've been married. I've been with my wife 21 years. So
Okay.
I really don't know, honestly. How they
Alright.
winning. If you give me an example of how they win.
So,
I got some examples.
Yeah, let
of how
Shane
they
give you
win.
some examples of how they winning right now. How the hoes is
I'm
winning.
just going to name some names. And we'll see where we go with that. Amber Rose.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Black China.
Oh.
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
Oh.
Cardi B.
Mm.
Name one of those that's losing right now.
Right.
Because ain't none of them losing.
Now,
No.
I'm going to say this. Cardi B, I'm going to have to exclude her from that.
Okay.
You know what? You're right. That's
Yeah, I'm going to have to
fair.
exclude her
That's
from
fair.
that.
She was a hustler. I'll call her a hustler
she
more
a
than
hustler.
anything
For
else.
sure, for sure. So, got to exclude her from that. Got to respect how she got to
Where
the
she's
situation
at,
that
because
she's
she's
in.
on the top right
Yeah.
now.
She is.
Yeah, and she didn't have no babies
True.
to get to that situation. She recently just started flaunting a man.
Uh-huh.
which is from the Migos.
From the Migos.
Right.
Offset.
Blouse shirt. Okay.
Yeah, Offset. Yeah, so yeah, we take her out of that, but they winning.
Let's talk about
Right.
Black China.
Heauxs is
Black China. Oh yes.
Let's
Yeah.
talk about
yeah.
Black China.
the most infamous
Yeah.
Black
From a
China.
strip club
Man.
to a Kardashian baby.
Man.
Yeah.
A
The only
Kardashian
real
baby.
Kardashian baby.
To
The
a
only one
real
who last
Kardashian
name.
baby
Right.
with the
Kardashian.
last name Kardashian.
Right.
What's more winning than that in these
Yeah.
days
Right.
and time?
But you know what? Do y'all fault her?
I
No.
thought Rob's
Okay.
Right.
behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he was
if-
a sucker. He got licked.
He was
Like
sucking
shout
and he
out to
got
Snoop
licked.
Dogg.
so she is winning.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
my
the baby,
opinion.
you think the baby gonna be set for what?
Yeah.
Let me say they gonna be set for life.
Chris is going to make sure they're set for life.
She's set for life. That baby's set for life.
Right.
Baby last name is Kardashian.
Right.
Right.
You don't get
Automatic.
around that.
Right.
It's Kardashian.
So-
it is what it is.
Okay, so let me ask you this from males in the building, and I know we talking about the Heauxs losing.
Right.
Would you deal with a Kardashian?
Absolutely. But I'm married to my lovely wife for
You mean absolutely not.
almost a year.
Yeah,
So
can.
you would deal with a Kardashian?
Not me personally, but I see why
Your
someone
thoughts.
would
Your thoughts.
Kardashian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's money that you would never run out of
Yeah.
with a Kardashian.
Yeah.
Like,
But you know what? I think me personally, I wouldn't want to deal with a Kardashian and rely on a Kardashian.
wait, let me backtrack. I got to backtrack. I wouldn't necessarily deal with one because all the men that have gone into their
Right.
They lose.
That's
have
what I'm
lost.
saying.
Right.
Everybody
Oh,
except
man.
Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush made it.
But if I
Yeah,
can
he
figure
did.
out a way to get
He-
me paid
he-
off
he-
of what y'all doing,
Reggie
I'm
Bush
with
was
it.
that man that was on Get Out, the one that was running.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
But then he did get with a clone, though.
Yeah.
He did. He did have
But
a
it
clone.
wasn't
his wife
Kardashian
looked
though.
just
It
like
wasn't, but
But
she
it
looked.
wasn't
She don't have that
Kardashian.
Kardashian money and that name, the
Yeah,
stock behind
man,
the name.
I'm looking at everybody who done dealt with a Kardashian woman.
Yeah.
Soon as Kanye got with he lost his
Downhill. Lamar Odom.
Lamar,
I think,
Downhill.
you know,
my goodness.
Kanye, though, I think that was after his mom.
He's worse now.
Nah, but Kanye
I feel
was
like it was
still
a lot
putting
of
out good
things.
music. He was still putting out good
Yeah,
music.
he was.
Now he
still-
just having meltdowns on
He's saying,
stage.
look,
All right.
that boy ain't made no beats.
He into anything.
I'm like,
Fell out with Jay-Z.
what?
That's not true. Hey, sorry, I'm not introduced yet, but I just jumped.
We have another
what's not
guest
true?
in the building
Come on,
today.
what's not true?
Her name is Michelle. She is 1/3 of the Between Us Girls podcast. It's a dope podcast. They are hilarious. They say whatever they want to say. They were in the paper. They won an award and all of that good stuff. So they won a Podcasters Award. They just had an article in the Houston Chronicle. I mean, the list goes on and on. They are making moves. They just had a year anniversary. So again, Michelle, 1/3 of Between Us Girls. And hey,
Hey, thanks to you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's been pretty lit recently for the Old Bug podcast. But I was going to say about Kanye, he has made that clothing line full of rags.
oh
Come
yeah.
on, man. The
He has
one
done
where you
that.
just like females.
I mean, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's all holy,
But
Yeah.
it's like
Very
$4,000
But
hold.
yeah, who?
and I'm sure somebody somewhere is buying it.
But all of that
Yeah.
means he's not right in the head, in my opinion.
I don't know. I think he is a little off.
Well, here's my
A
thing.
little?
I think we focused all on women about as if they're the only people that fall into that category.
Right.
And I think there are definitely some men out there.
Yes.
And I say that the men stay winning because
every time.
women can't do what men do and still
Right.
be called a lady.
Right.
And so they go out and do whoever,
Right.
however, whenever.
Yeah.
And then they can still turn around and be referred to as a respectable person.
Right.
They can be the president. Which
Yeah.
You can grab whatever it is that you want to grab
By
and
the
still
P
get
word.
voted
the
Yes.
president.
to be the president
I
of
still want to put y'all up. I'm gonna give y'all one little piece of game about
Okay.
a man.
Okay.
About a man. And if fellas in here, if y'all agree with me, y'all just say yay. A man do not get up in the morning and say, you know what? Who can I go stain today? It just don't work like that.
I don't know.
Well,
How does it
no.
work?
Yeah. How does it work? It just falls in your
What
lap.
happens?
Or,
Yay.
What happens is you come in. You might come into the job, or you might come into the mall or whatever, and you got them heels on. Okay, first of all, them heels gonna do something.
The heels, all right.
You got your leg. Might have a little thigh showing a little leg. So then it triggers.
The lust
It's a
gets
trigger.
you. Okay.
So
Like it's
men
some
don't-
endorphins or
have
something.
you ever woken
It
up and just been
triggers.
like, man, you know what? Let me see who
Like
I
just-
can go stain today.
Most of men's decisions are triggered by something.
You feel me?
It has to be a trigger.
It's a trigger.
You know, we
Y'all
walk
sound
around.
so basic right now.
Right.
Like Pavlov's
men,
dog.
the biggest secret out there is that men are basic.
Yeah.
That's
Men
true.
are very basic. There's no
Simpletons.
secret about it.
All
Men
right.
are basic. You
It's-
know, we see long legs and some heels, we
We-
won't
we-
look.
yeah.
It is a trigger.
Yeah.
We see a nice car, boom, we gonna look.
Yeah.
You know, something that we like
But we
is
don't
gonna
get up-
trigger us.
Yeah, we don't
And
get
we
up.
gonna look, and that's where it starts. So
All right.
And then what happens is the pursuit, like that guy say, the hunt is
Right.
on. And
At
But
that
that's
point.
where the control comes in. Is
it-
if you
it's-
decide to follow that pursuit
yeah,
or not.
yeah.
Right.
You know, I think that's probably why hoes, quote unquote, stay winning is because they're like trying to get this girl to bow down and be calmer or more tame. So it's
What
like
man
a
want a woman
challenge.
that bow down? I don't never.
What?
So are you saying it's the thrill of the chase?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's definitely a challenge to see if you can
Y'all
get
want
this
that.
hoe to unhoe.
No.
The hoe to unhoe. We
The
want
hoe
to
to
make the
unhoe.
hoe
Okay,
into a housewife.
so can y'all tell me what changed? Because I grew up being told good girls don't, and that that's you
Good
know,
girls
you're
don't.
not ever
That's still
going
true.
to.
That's
good
still
girls
true.
don't. But then that's no one is going to respect you, or no man is going to want to marry you
Right.
or go the distance. But that seems to no longer be the case.
The good girls be the ones that be the whoo. Them be the ones. For real.
Right.
Because they saving it up.
Them be the ones that get behind that door. And ooh,
Show's
wee.
over.
But what she's saying though is the ones who show it in front of the door are the ones who are getting chose.
Right.
Like
By
Cardi
these
B.
young guys.
Right.
By these young guys.
No, it's not
that's
just
about
young guys.
something different. That's
By old men,
about-
too.
By old men, by people that's 35, people our age. I see it all the time.
I disagree.
you got to agree that no matter the age, you are some type of person. So see what they attracting. That might all kind of fall in the same type of person. If you look back, look at who Cardi B got. I mean, the only person is the Kardashian, and she just looked up and found a fool. So
Yeah.
I mean, they are all pretty. They're out there to get theirs. And
Consistent
that's what it looks
athletes.
like. They
And
are
I think
out
you
there
got to
to
understand
get
a lot of
theirs.
these guys that the so-called hoes are they don't care.
Yeah.
Like, they hoes too.
Right.
Hoes ain't hoes.
That's
Right.
true.
Well, I think to add to that though is like these women that we're talking about. You know, we keep throwing up Cardi B's name just because she has the #1 song, so she's the most out there right now. But in
Yeah.
general, these women that were strippers and then they go on to make something, they have an entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah.
Right.
They have a hustler's
Absolutely.
mentality.
Yeah.
So no matter what, they're going to keep grinding and grinding until
Right.
they win.
I think
Man,
that's why Nice said, let's remove Cardi B from my
Yeah,
initial.
Yeah.
yeah.
I like her
conversation.
actually.
Yeah, Cardi B.
love
her.
I
I like her
respect
because
her.
I respect
like
her,
because
definitely.
She's out there really, really.
I
mean,
bought a
and
song when I wanted her to go #1.
What I like
Yeah.
about her is that she's just herself.
That's
You know,
the
like
whole
she
thing.
doesn't
Yeah.
try to tone it down or try to turn it
Uh-huh.
off because there's so many people who want you to stifle your flame.
Right.
you
Right.
know?
Dim your light,
Yeah.
huh?
looked
She
at
say,
her.
"I don't know why God chose me."
Right. Right.
I looked
With
at
a
one
whole
of her-
bunch of
her-
cuss words.
Right.
One
Yeah.
of her
Nah, nah.
interviews, she was like, she's a hard worker. I respect her so much after this interview. She said she was a hard worker, very hard. She got up every day, worked at the strip club from open to close, and what motivates her every day was, okay, she said, and the way she talked, that little funny, whatever she talked, she was like, she says to herself and look in the mirror, if you don't get up, do you want to get back and get up and on that pole? And that motivates her to go do everything she's doing. From a person to person look at somebody trying to get theirs, I respect that.
Yeah, for
She
sure.
she didn't kill nobody.
Yeah.
She ain't steal from nobody.
She
She
just was
didn't
her.
lie to anybody. She just was her, and
Yeah.
people bought it. And that's where we live it today. Free enterprise, make it.
Now you got like with the Amber Rose situation.
Yeah. Amber
Now
Rose.
what you doing now? You going
Black
and
China.
grabbing the hottest rappers, or you grabbing
Two
the
of
people
them.
at
Right.
the time when you can benefit from it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Because when you got 21, I'm like,
21,
really?
21, 21.
Right.
I
right.
felt sad.
I'm like,
Like, what are you doing
why would you do?
with him?
What would you do with him?
Right.
Well, she has improved his life. He said, for instance,
Really?
she got him to drink water.
Okay.
Oh,
Like, that's
The
just
bare minimum.
right.
Basic.
Are y'all telling me that she's with a 21-year-old guy?
his
Is
name
he
is
21?
21
His
Savage.
name
I don't know
is
how
I don't know
old
how
he
old
is.
he is.
It's that's the guy's album, right? Well, my
I
son
don't
is
know.
13, so our whole
She
life is like 21 Savage
Got
and
him
Lil
to drink
Uzi Bird
water.
and Gas
Life
Pump or
goals.
whoever. all that.
And this dude, I mean, and not to knock him or nothing, with all due respect, but even when they talk, they sound like they got off the short bus. It's like,
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
they say that
They're
these
so
are the
high.
rappers that were products of, like, crack babies. from
No,
the
I am so sorry.
Nah.
I'm
No?
gonna tell you because I
No.
just
Hell
recently.
nah.
Sometimes I write papers for help friends. I help friends with their academic papers. Anyway,
For pay?
recently, no, for helping friends
For
with
free?
as an
You
editor.
Oh.
Yeah,
You better start getting paid for them
Sounds
editorial
lucrative.
stuff.
but
Sounds very lucrative.
but just recently I wrote a paper where I had to do some research on, like
Wait, you
fetal
gotta do
alcohol
the research
syndrome.
for the paper and you write.
I
the
mean,
paper?
when you're helping
She
your
needs
friends,
supervised
Oh,
edits.
You're right.
Yes.
You're right. You're right.
She's not winning though.
no. I mean, I would never, ever, ever do that to my friends. So, I had to do some research on like fetal alcohol syndrome, and basically tobacco and alcohol are probably like 10 times worse for a fetus than cocaine. So we can let that crack
let that go.
academic. We can let that go.
Okay.
I know people still, but who's still smoking crack? Like,
People
There
still
are
smoking.
people.
They're not doing
I
crack.
know.
They're doing
Crack.
K2.
No.
trust me, I know, but I'm
They're
just
they're
saying,
smoking
like,
K2 these days.
Like,
Real life, somebody I know just told me her dad still smokes crack.
that's
Where did
that
you
is
get crack
like,
from in 2017?
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so we talked about,
Let's come back into the
Wait,
topic.
But seriously, so we've talked about the famous people out there.
Yeah.
But then what about just the regular chicks that are walking around? Because yesterday or Sunday,
I know a few.
Sunday, I saw this woman with a dress on that was so little
Oh, I got a picture.
that
Show
her
the picture.
cheeks were actually
I'm gonna
showing in the
face it
back.
hey,
That's how
No,
short
it
the dress
wasn't.
was. In the front, it covered enough
Yeah.
I
Right.
guess. But
Barely.
in the back, it didn't. Like, you saw the curve, you saw the cut, you saw the everything. And she walked in with the guy, and he was happy to be standing there with her.
Right. No
and
shame.
So, like, what is that about?
I
That's
mean,
the
he-
guy. That's the mentality
Yeah,
of
that's-
the guy.
yeah.
Like he's just as much of a dummy
Were they young?
as she is.
They had to be young.
He
Yeah.
probably
Maybe
likes.
late 20s.
Maybe
Yeah,
that makes
young.
him feel good
Yeah,
to
yeah.
be with
That's
a
what I'm
woman
saying.
With a
That
hoe?
makes
sexy.
the young guy, these
Sexy
guys
a
with
hoe.
these young mentalities, they feel good about stuff like that.
Yeah.
If my woman is out here and all eyes turn onto her when we walk in there, then I'm winning. Hoes is winning because I'm winning. But
And
he's
look,
not. He's
Your
not.
elbow showing too much. You need to go. You need to go and change that. You know.
So
Right.
that's you. You're
What?
like if you don't
Can't have
cover all the way
elbows out.
up.
No
What?
elbows
I
A
out.
mean-
real man doesn't want his woman coming out with her.
Oh,
But
a
you
real
represent
man.
Right.
Yeah.
You represent me. Like that's just me.
There's a lot of parts on your lady that's sacred to your eyes.
Exactly.
Only. I mean, it doesn't mean she can't go out looking sexy, but then there's parts on that woman's body that's sacred to your eyes only.
Should be.
But
the bottom
but,
of your butt cheek
but
should
then
be
you turn it around and
included
look
in that.
at it and ask that one dude who's allowing that woman to walk out with booty cheeks open, what do you hold sacred about that lady?
That's not his only lady.
And then that's
Probably.
what I'm gonna say.
There you go,
9
then.
times out of 10,
There you go.
If he with a chick that's like that, 9 times out of 10, it's probably just a smash thing, a side piece. Because most men, you've been with a couple of different, you had probably experienced a couple of different men. And you had something that was serious, like, okay, now that outfit is too much.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
you had some that was
Make you go upstairs and
make
change
you
your clothes.
say, oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like,
cool.
you're not gonna wear
but,
that.
And the one that said that that's cool, y'all probably
That
was
ain't
just
the one you
hanging,
want.
just-
Right. Right.
Because most men, if you they gal, they gonna be protective
Uh,
of you. They
Okay.
gonna tell you, that's not.
Well, we're
show
gonna
space.
take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna talk about our host for everybody. That's we're gonna continue elaborating on the host they winning our host for everybody. So DJ Feezy's gonna hit us up with whatever he wants to hit us up with. Y'all sit back, chill,
Maybe it
enjoy
might
your
be
drink.
the new Buster Rhymes.
It may be something. We'll
don't
see.
know.
People asking for Buster.
We've been getting-
They want it. Text messages. They want Buster. Hi, welcome to Happy Hour TMS.
Hello.
Hello. Do you have a question, a comment? What's up?
I have a comment.
Okay.
So about the topic about those choice females and how they stay winning,
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you why they continue to win.
Okay, go ahead. Let us know.
Those females take any and every opportunity. So
Okay.
at first you don't succeed, try again. Eventually they'll get pregnant by a baller and then be a baller baby mama.
Speak on it.
You're
With
winning
those
the next
good
six.
girls that Michelle was referring to, they think too much. So we have to have a perfect situation to do anything. For instance, going out, we need to have a section, we need to have a hair done, we need a, free entry, all of that.
Right.
Those choice females do not care. They're going to go in, they're going to try to get in somebody's section,
Okay.
try to serve somebody up, and eventually get pregnant.
So they're
the good
determined
girls-
go-getters.
Yes,
Okay.
I feel
they're
like that
very
was Black China's
determined.
route.
So that's why they always winning, because they don't need a lot. They gonna make a situation happen. These good girls, we wait for the perfect opportunity and then we do something.
Whose baby do you have? Which is it? You on? What side are you on? Because I heard a baby crying. You on the good girls or bad? We we a crazy comedy show, so our show. So I mean, the baby
Have
just
a
told
baby
you up,
about
and
me,
he was
baby,
doing
be
good
a
till the baby
millionaire.
start coughing. So
That is my baby. I'm married, so
Okay.
I waited.
Okay.
So you win.
Perfect situation.
Okay. So see, good girls winning too. Then you waited for a perfect situation.
It take longer.
All right. You still winning, though, boo. Thank you so much. What's your name? Give us a shout out.
Shout out, this is Miracle, Michelle's sister.
Hey, boo. Well, I know you're a good girl, so I can. All right. Well, thank you, Miracle, for calling in. We love you.
Hey, and stay winning.
Love you too.
Bye bye. Hello, you have reached Happy Hour with TMS. Was good.
Hello?
Hey,
I think I know who that is.
this is Happy Hour with TMS. You on the
sound like
line?
my
What's
boo.
up?
How y'all doing? This is Ramona.
That's my wife,
Oh,
y'all. Say
that's
hi.
Hey. Hey, Ramona.
I
He is in here. He's smiling so hard, his lip is bleeding, child.
Oh, and she's sick.
I
She
just wanted
called
to-
in while she's sick. Hey, boo.
Hey, honey. I just want to tell you guys that you're all doing an awesome job. I'm enjoying the topic.
Thank you. Thank you,
You
Ramona.
waited.
You didn't settle, huh? You waited for it. You were a good girl that waited for a good guy, huh?
Yes, I did. Absolutely.
So how you feel about the topic?
Oh, it's awesome. Awesome. Hoes do stay winning, though.
Hey, can I ask you a personal question?
Yes.
Did something bite him on his nose, or did you punch him in his nose?
Child, I wouldn't tell. I wouldn't
Okay,
tell.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
So you may have punched him in the nose, is what you're saying.
But we keep our business in the house.
Ramona, you know there's cops all over. Don't get sent up to the river.
Hey, babe,
Right.
is it bleeding?
Well, thank you, Mona, for calling in and listening. We appreciate the love.
You're welcome. Y'all enjoy.
All right.
Bye-bye, boo.
Bye-bye.
So I guess we have two married men in the room. You just heard from one's wife,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other guy is married to Mr. Nice. So will you all talk about why you, I guess, chose to get married and what made you pick your wife instead of going this other route, I guess, so
Yeah.
to speak?
Nice, you go first.
Actually, my wife chose me,
Oh,
Okay.
and I'm just being honest.
Okay.
She
We trying to
she
get
pursued.
chose.
I gave in, and in 21 years.
So when you say she chose and you gave in, so What is, because as a woman, I hear that she wanted you, but you didn't really want her, and then you finally was like, let me settle.
I wouldn't even much put her out there like
okay.
that.
That's how I just clean this up then. Because you're going to get in trouble when you get home.
She already know what the business is.
All right.
She was, I seen the goodness in her.
Okay.
And men normally feel it. Like you'll feel it.
Absolutely.
You'll feel it. Mm-hmm. It ain't something that you'll just wake up. You can date a girl for 10 years and not feel it. Mm. You can date a girl for a year and say, okay, that's the one right there. When and not to put my personal business out there, but when you start, you buying drawers and socks and things of that nature, you really showing concern for my personal needs. I'm gonna look at that. You know what I'm saying? And and also I prayed.
Okay.
I prayed. Because I was bad. I was really bad. Like I was bad.
So you was a male version of the.
Man, I was bad.
You was out there
living the whole life.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So if it was moving.
You was on it.
I was trying to. I ain't gonna lie.
All right.
I was trying to get at it.
You were gonna stick it if it was.
And I got tired.
Right. My grandma said, "You're not tired."
No, I got tired for real. Like it's too much.
Okay.
So prayed.
My question is, did you get tired before or after your wife chose you?
You know what? Before I met her, I actually prayed and I was like, Lord, I don't want to have all these kids and they had to go through what I went through.
Okay.
I ain't have my daddy, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to take no kids through that. I don't mean to sound preachy or nothing like that, but you asked, so I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
And she come from another state.
Okay.
So, she, hey, what's up? We hung out for a minute, for a while, and get that feeling. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about that feeling. For me, I would say, my wife, literally, I was standing on the corner, and she was on the parking ride bus, leaving work, going home, and saw me standing on the corner, and sent the text to me, was like, hey, I think I just saw you, but I'm not sure. And this was after probably about a year and a half of us not even really speaking that much.
Okay.
Like, we were friends for a couple of years in grad school. I met her in grad school.
Okay.
Then I moved to Canada for a little while. I moved back. She saw me in the corner and was like, hey, I think I just saw you. And I texted her back, was like, yeah, that was me. We went on a date later that week.
Okay. She ain't waste no time, huh?
3 years later.
Bam.
We got married.
Love it.
But, like, you talk about that feeling.
Yeah.
Like, the moment I realized, damn, I really love this girl, was when, like, something happened that I won't get into.
Yeah.
But had it been anybody else, I would have been angry and upset, and, like, it would have been problems.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel none of that. It was just like, okay, let's figure this out.
Now, I had a conversation.
Fix it.
Okay.
I had a conversation with a female
right.
the other day, and she was saying that her boyfriend was like kind of like scared to love hard and all of this. So
then she don't need to be with him.
Well, what I
he
said.
ain't ready.
Well,
there you go.
This is what I
That's
said.
why I'm single, child.
I ain't gonna say that because when the word marriage came into play,
Uh-huh.
I thought that like right then, yeah, I'm good. But when you start seeing the wedding dresses,
Uh-huh.
you start seeing the bridesmaids dresses,
Uh-huh.
I got scared.
Shit
Like
got
I got scared.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I can't do it. Sorry about that.
So you backed out. You
I
tried
backed
to
out.
back out.
But this is why I backed out. It wasn't because I was scared of the marriage.
Uh-huh.
I was scared of what I wasn't responsible enough to be in a marriage and not mess up.
Were you scared that hoe was gonna come back?
You feel me?
Yeah. You scared that hoe was gonna creep back up like.
And then it's like this here. If I mess up, I take a chance on you not being there.
Right.
But I know you the one.
Right.
But if
fair.
I mess
That's
up,
fair.
damn, I'm going to lose it.
Right.
So I was scared of that.
I get
I
that.
think that's the problem a lot of men have.
And
Yeah,
then
me too.
remember
Commitment
this.
issues.
I'm doing music. I'm producing.
Hoes everywhere.
Yeah.
What? What?
Hoes everywhere, hoes everywhere,
Yeah.
hoes
Right.
everywhere,
I
hoes
was
everywhere.
terrified. I ain't gonna even lie.
So you were terrified to lose the hoes, though.
No. I was terrified that I might do something wrong to jeopardize me losing.
What you got?
Gotcha.
That's the scariest thing. I tell as
You
a
control
man,
that, though, right?
And in a marriage, that's the scariest thing. That's the thing that looms in the back of your head all the time. I don't want to do nothing to lose what I got because I know I got something
Right.
worth keeping.
It's real.
Okay.
You know, I had a former supervisor who said, and I always thought this was so silly, but he was like, the hardest part of marriage is not cheating. And I was like, that is so silly. Like, why not just
Shallow.
use self-control?
Right.
But I guess, I mean, I'm not a man.
It's not about not cheating because I don't never really go into my day thinking, oh, I need to stop myself from cheating today.
But it's like he said.
But I go into my days thinking, I want to keep my wife. I want her to be happy. I want to come home to a happy house.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You
Some
know, so
fine
I don't want
women
to
out
do
here.
nothing to jeopardize
Right.
my peace and my happiness.
Well,
Right.
it's like you
That
said,
makes
though,
sense.
nice about the, you
This
know,
fool
you
over
just
here,
wake
he
up,
just-
you're like, I'm okay,
here.
I'm good, and then all of a sudden you see something and you're
Man.
like, oh no,
Look, to
oh
this day.
no,
To this day.
I did it.
To this
So
day.
that's
Where-
funny.
where's Miss Nice at? Let's talk
Somebody
about
once
her.
asked me why was I single, and I said, well,
Man, Miss Nice can
I
be.
haven't met anybody that haven't made me want to meet somebody else.
Oh, Lord.
That's the
Same
truth.
idea.
Miss
Well,
Nice can be tuned in.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, it's some fine women out here.
Well, that, yeah. It's, I
Just
mean,
like it's some
yeah, you're
fine
not
men
blind.
out there
You're not
for-
blind because you're married. I
Yeah.
mean, I
Right,
get that.
right.
But just there's
It's
a level of
about
respect.
self-control and
Yeah,
respect.
controlling a level of
And it's-
respect
it
for
get
your...
rough. It get rough out here. It get
Wear
rough,
some
especially
sunglasses.
in doing what you do.
Holes
Right.
everywhere.
So,
I'm not going to say it again.
So we're gonna actually we talked about the topic a little bit. So we're going to give Michelle 1/3 of Between Us Girls. Just a quick moment to talk about her brand and what she does and what she does, because that is why she is here.
And I got some questions about that too.
All right.
Do you?
I do.
Do you have questions about the theme song that I wrote?
No, not about the
You
theme
like to
song.
hear it? Go. Just kidding. I'm not going to sing it for y'all.
Not
So,
about the theme song.
what are your questions?
I'm gonna let you
want me to
talk
go
first,
first?
please.
Okay, so Between Us Girls, the podcast, is a podcast that features 3 friends who take on the topics. Just kidding. I'm not going to go into all that. But we talk about, oh, are you putting me on the live?
You were.
Hey, everybody, I know that's watching. So, well, that's all I saw in the comments. I was like, oh, I know him, I know him, I know her. Okay, so it's a show. Me, Danielle, and Sharonda. We are our 3 friends, and we talk about various topics, kind of run the range of, you know, relationship topics. We talked about hoe being life before. We also had, basically, I think the topic was masculinity. We had a guy come on and talk about male rompers. So, like, we just kind of talk about various things.
Very cool.
But one of the things that kind of sets us apart from some other shows is that we do rate a bottle of wine each week. Mm-hmm. So we have 52 bottles of wine that you
What?
can go to.
A 5-star rating system.
No, we started out with a different rating system, but now it's just like each person gives it, I think, a 25 or down, and then we give it like a bug thumbs up.
Okay.
You can check out our Instagram, and you can see some of the wines that we've had.
Okay.
I never really liked wine in the beginning, but now I'm like, oh, this is a little bit thick, heavy, or whatever you say.
Right.
I act like I'm a connoisseur. Yeah, I'm like, but really, I'll be at the gas station just picking up whatever looks cute, you know?
Not at the gas station.
Yes.
So
Oh, yeah,
looks
me and
cute.
Sharonda are always on gas station wine. I mean, you got to get where you can get, you know?
Which gas station has the best wine? In case I run out of gas.
No, Valero got that stove.
Yeah.
Valero's
pretty
so
good.
excited about
Valero
it.
got that stove.
The Chevron by my house is okay.
Is
But
it?
my favorite place to go for wine is definitely Total Wine.
Oh, okay.
We really hope that one day they can be our sponsor.
That'll be good. Speak that
They
into
just
existence.
opened up a Total Wine by my house. I went in there last Saturday, sober.
It's like the liquor store
I
for
left
Sam's.
out of there drunk.
From the samples?
They're
They
everywhere.
gave me samples of margaritas.
Oh.
They have like a caviar, wine caviar. So
Oh.
it's basically little plastic balls that are filled with vodka that you put in
What?
champagne.
Oh,
Michelle,
wow.
we need to go there on it.
And
they
you
have
drink
samples
it.
of those?
I drink
Yes,
water.
they
You
pop,
talk about it.
and it's vodka mixed in with your champagne. I think I drank
What?
5 or 6 different bottles of
Were
white
you by
wine.
yourself?
But I went in there to get a bottle of Crown.
That
It's
came
literally
out
like
lit.
3 minutes from my house.
The self-control. I see.
It's not there. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
That's
But Total Wine, I even got tickets to go to Eighth Wonder out of there, and I got
mean-
free beer from Eighth
I
Wonder.
mean, come on. So
Listen.
they're gonna give it to you everything.
Total
there.
Wine is that. Like,
Shout
you
out
can
to
go
Total
in there and
Wine.
have a
Total
fun
Wine is
time.
winning.
I know.
We need to
On
contact
Saturday.
them for some sponsorship
Cheese,
too.
All of that.
cold pressed meat. They have a lot of
All
good
right.
stuff.
They didn't pay for this lot, so
Right, so
keep
we
it moving.
give it
Yeah,
too much
okay, I'm
credit.
sorry, but
Y'all
I
want a
really
spot,
enjoyed
call
it.
us.
But
Okay.
we have done, like I said, 52 episodes. We just made a year, so.
Okay.
Well, I got a
Real quick,
question
you
about
guys,
that.
we're going to jump into a song. We come back, we're going to have Michelle talk some more about Between Us Girls, and then we're also going to have Shane ask his question to Michelle. So,
That's fair.
real quick, a song. Sorry, guys.